All right, welcome back everyone to my new YouTube channel, Invest the Rest, where the goal of this channel is to review different financial investing strategies to get as much extra income or savings or any cash that's available into the market, as my opinion is that more time in the market equals more money. Now, of course, as always, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, and my videos are really just for entertainment purposes only. I always recommend doing your own research and making sure you understand what you're investing in before you invest your own hard-earned money into the stock market. It's been a few days since my last update. I have been traveling. I didn't get a video out this weekend, but today we're going to review the $10,000 account that I started on January 2nd, 2025. And this account is my options account, where the strategy of this account is based entirely around selling put contracts and selling call contracts. If you watch some of my previous videos, I get into a little bit more about what that means and how those contracts work. So, as you can see on the screen, what is the big announcement for today? Well, I am very happy to announce that our first month out of the gate, in January 2025, we reached our goal of $600 in premium income in January. So $600 per month is what we were looking to generate with that $10,000, and that is indeed what we were able to do. Now, if you look at the table, we got week 3. We still have one contract open. That's at TSLL, or that 2-time leverage Tesla fund that I bought. I have a strike price of, that I bought. Of course, that I sold. I sold a put. My strike price is $23. And TSLL is currently at 26. Now, I opened this in week 3. And I went a little bit farther out, and it doesn't expire until the end of week 4 or January 31st. Now, we did get a nice $68 worth of premium for that, for selling that put contract. Now, if any of you are in the market, any of you follow the market, obviously the market took a big dip at the beginning of this week. And on January 27th, it was a little bit difficult to sell the puts that I wanted to sell. But I did sell 2 puts on 127, again on MSTU, okay, for $8.50 and $7.50. Those are the 2 strike prices, both for 100 shares each. And I was able to receive $31.33 in premium for the strike price of $8.50 and $22.33 for the strike price of $7.50. Now, that got us to meet our goal. $500 down here, right? $599.28 for the month of January. So we reached our goals selling those 2 puts. One thing to keep in mind, if you remember from week 3, I have 2 puts that got assigned, okay? The $11 strike price and the $12 strike price for MSTU. Again, both of those were just 100 share contracts, one option contract, and we did get a nice premium, but because MSTU took a dip towards the end of last week before 124, both of these were assigned, and I was forced to buy 100 shares of MSTU at $11 and another 100 shares of MSTU at $12 each. So that'd be $1,100 and $1,200 that we had to put out. $2,300 total. If you look up here, total assigned is $2,300. That amount is these assigned puts that we had to buy. So I currently own 200 shares of MSTU. Now, MSTU again dropped at the beginning of this week. It's currently closed today, which today is Tuesday, January 28th, at $9.33. Selling a call contract at $11 or $12 strike price to, again, right, if we get assigned a put, we're going to sell a call the following week. It's been difficult to do that and be awarded any significant amount of premium. I think when I looked this morning, I could get around $15 or $20 for the $11 strike price to sell a call on MSTU. And I think I could get like $5 or $10 for the $12 strike price. And that's because the current price at the time of MSTU was so far away from my strike prices, right? And so there wasn't a lot of premium that was being offered at that time. So I waited, okay? I waited until today. I took another look. We still hovered right around that $9.50, $9.30 price for MSTU. And so I waited again. I have not sold the call for those two assigned put contracts in week 4. I have them in the table here because that is my intention to do per my strategy, but I want to wait until the premium is a little bit better. Okay, I don't want to sell contracts to get $5, to get $10. You know, I want to see that $20, $30, $40 premium offering so we can keep working towards our goal. Now again, obviously we met our goal. Anything at this point is gravy on top, but I do want to be cognizant of making sure this strategy performs as best that it can. Just because I meet my goal doesn't mean that I'm going to lift the foot off the accelerator. So, you know, we're going to wait. I'm going to wait for the rest of this week. If MSTU starts to increase in price, then I'll open a call contract. Now, I might open the call contract to expire on 1/31. If MSTU goes way up, right? Let's say MSTU towards the end of this week goes up to $11, $12, $13. I may even open a call contract at the $11 and the $12 strike price, but I might open it for the following week, which I believe is February 7th. What that'll do is that'll not only give me the increased premium for MSTU, you know, my strike price being close to the price of MSTU, it'll also give me additional premium because of the time. Remember, I said there's two things that you really need to consider that affect premium for option contracts, and that is the time that you open the contract for, and then the distance away that your strike price is, the distance of your strike price from the actual price of the stock or the fund. So if MSTU is able to reach $10, $10.50, $11 towards the end of this week, I open a call contract and I extend that expiration date into week 5, the end of week 5, we should get a very nice premium for those two contracts. So I am going a little bit off strategy. You know, I didn't open the calls for this week, but I think it'll be in my best interest to wait and see what MSTU does. I do think it's going to increase. I think a low point for MSTU is right around $9. MSTU dropping this week did give me the opportunity to get into selling some put contracts at a very low strike price. Not quite as low as the $7 strike price in week 2, but the $8, $7 strike price for MSTU, personally, I feel that's a no-brainer. Some people may feel differently, but for my experience with this fund so far, it has stayed well above that line of support for a fair amount of time now. So it's great to jump in at those low prices for such a good amount of premium, and then I'll just wait to sell those call contracts. And another reason I'm willing to wait on the call contracts is because I only have 200 shares assigned. If I had 800 shares assigned and I really had to dump some of my shares to free up some capital in my account, I might look to dump those shares for less premium. But again, we've only used $6,200 of our $10,000 account, and only $2,300 of that $6,200 is actually assigned of stocks that we own. So not a lot of exposure, not a lot of risk right now. I don't mind waiting and seeing what MSTU does for the rest of the week. So that's the update. We're going to finish week 4 strong. You know, if I had to guess, I'm hoping to hit that $650 for January. If I can get another $50 out of the 2 call contracts on MSTU, hopefully we're able to do that. One more comment on TSLL. Hopefully the market does turn around, because when I sold this $23 strike price on TSLL, it is getting a little bit dangerous, right? I think I sold it when TSLL was up at $29. right around that $28, $29, $30 mark, and it's since dropped $3. If it does that again, we will come very close to being assigned those TSLL shares, which again, if that happens, not the end of the world. We're still within our $10,000 limit, and we would just sell a call contract for the following week on TSLL. So that's the update. The big update for today is we reached our goal. We reached our goal looking into February with really high hopes, a lot of optimism, and we're going to keep this strategy rolling. I will update this account every week. Like I said, I am traveling. Normally I get 2 of these option account updates out every week. This one was a little bit late, but as always, guys, thanks for watching. If you liked or you found any of this information valuable, please like the video, subscribe down below so you're notified of new videos in the future. And as always, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.